over here. So there we go.
Okay.
And so, how have you been? I haven't seen you since we went to the Football Hall of Fame last year.
Oh, that's right, man. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I remember, and I went to Dr. Bob's house that day too.
absolutely.
Yeah, kind of the Hall of Fame, two different Hall of Fames. Um, yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? I'm
Oh, doing
stoked
real
for
well, man.
football. I'm ready. I'm ready for a football season.
Oh, I bet for sure. Hey, your Seahawks did a lot better than you anticipated last year. Do you think Gino can do it again?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's the real thing. I mean, he just we. I think they've spent a good draft this year, putting great people around him. Um, we'll see how that first pick does at corner. That was a dubious pick for me, but I think all the other picks were really great. And yeah, no, I feel good. I feel like we're going to compete in the NFC West, and I think we got a good chance to go deeper into the playoffs this year. I don't know if we're 100% there. I think we might have all the people. I think a lot of those kids need to be seasoned a little bit, a couple of years, you know what I
Sure.
mean?
Right.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm excited. Now, are you a Browns fan?
Of course. Yeah, we had that little, well, we didn't really make the bet on the Deshaun Watson suspension, but you would have won that one after they extended it.
Yeah, but yeah. Hey, dig this. You'll like this. So I'm in LA International, traveling by myself, and there's this very big, strong African American young man with a fro, and he turns around. I go, "Hey, man, are you Miles Garrett?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Cool. I'm just a fan." He goes, "You're a Browns fan?" I go, "Kind of. They're one of my AFC teams. I'm a Seahawks fan." He goes, "Seahawks gonna be good this year." I go, "Yeah." I go, "What are you doing in LA, man? You got we're training here." He goes, "Nah, friend's birthday." I go, "Cool." I didn't bug him, but
There you go.
God, those guys are so big. Oh
He's
my
massive.
God, and just muscle and
Yeah.
grace. The way that guy moves, just moves, man. I just like it's 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 stunning, and he's very intelligent. You can tell he's very intelligent, and wow, yeah. I mean, I can't. I don't understand why he hasn't been defensive player of the year. He,
Right.
he's got to be right right on the edge of it, right?
Sure.
Got to be
Hopefully
right
this
there.
year. We got a new
Yeah.
defensive coordinator, so I think our defense is going to be pretty sound. So
Who do
we will
you
see.
got this year? You didn't get Vic
Um,
Fangio, did you?
no, we got the Lions old head coach, um,
Jim
Schwartz, Jim
Jim Schwartz.
Schwartz.
He's
Yeah,
he's a great defensive guy. He's a
right.
great defensive mind. Yeah, I like that a lot of these head coaches are going back and being OCs again at what their specialty was.
Right.
That yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Pete Carroll's a defensive guy. You
Right.
know, if he wasn't so old, I could see him if he lost Seattle's gig. I could see him running a defense somewhere, or or even running a college program somewhere like a you know NCAA like three third division or so. I could see him doing that
Sure.
just for fun in his 70s,
Yep.
70s and 80s. I could see him
Hey,
doing that. That'd be fun. Anyway,
absolutely.
what's
Well,
going on, man?
hey, man, we got to talk about some music here. So you guys have a new live record coming out.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to put this live record out?
It wasn't a plan of mine. Um, we did the third, we talked last year, right? We did the 30th anniversary of Everclear, and we toured extensively. And our last show was going to be December 4th at the Whiskey A Go Go. And about 3 weeks, I'd say 3 weeks before that, I get a call from this guy, Tim, who used to be A&R at Capitol. Not my A&R guy, but a friend. And he's like, what are you guys doing? He goes, "I love your new single," and blah, 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 blah. And he goes, "I'm working for a label, an indie label that we'd love to put out a new record. Do you want to do a new record?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. I have no urge to make a new record. I did one song, I'll do another." recording a song every year, or maybe 2 songs a year, that sounds like fun to me, and it super serves the fan base, and it's fun to play live and have a new song to play every now and then. But to go in and make a whole album, spend a year and every moment of my waking life to make an album, because that's how obsessive I get. That doesn't sound good to me. After 11 albums, I'm done. And he's like, well, you guys are playing, how about a live album? You guys are playing the Whiskey. We can record at the Whiskey. And I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, if you give me total creative control over it, I'll do it. I'll give you a great album. And he went back to his partner and came back and said they gave us a very short contract. And me and my management crossed out like 3 lines, added 3 more lines, and said, this is a 1 record deal. You're not getting an option. We're not doing that. You know,
Nice.
1 record deal. There you go. Yeah. He goes, well, what if it works and we want to do another record? I go, then we do another record. Trust me, dude. If you sell records, I'm going to do another record with you. I don't know what that will be, but we'll see. If I'm going to do a record with anyone, I'll do it with someone who's been successful with me. It's just commonsensical. Anyways, and then we recorded it that night, tweaked it a little bit in January, not too much, and finished it at the end of February, just as I was getting back from, or actually early March, as I got back from our Australian tour in February, and did the artwork in March, April, and there you go. It's done.
There it is.
And we shot the whole show on video. We put out Heroin Girl as a teaser, and we got a new single, new song that was actually on my solo record called Sing Away. And we just recorded a video for it 3 days ago in LA, and shot a video for it. So yeah, we got a lot going on. We got a big tour with the Ataris and the Pink Spiders starting about the same time. The record comes out September 8th, tour starts September 6th. So busy boys.
Absolutely. So now I read, are there 2 new tracks on this record? And are they live or are they studio?
The studio.
Okay.
There's a song we put out last year called Year of the Tiger. That's going to be on there. And a song called Sing Away, like I told you, which was not just a re-record. I recorded it as the band. On the record, on my solo record, which came out in 2019, it's more of an acoustic song. You know, it's got drums and stuff, but it's acoustic guitar. This is a rock song, full on Everclear rock song. So,
yeah.
And,
Cool.
and it's a different arrangement, you know. It's cool. It came out really cool.
Nice. Excellent. So yeah, like you said, you're starting your tour here pretty soon. Now, did you choose the Ataris and the Pink Spiders to go out with you guys? And have you known them?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. No, I don't know them. I just like them. But we got a whole bunch of submissions from bands, and those are the bands they liked a lot.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's a great triple bill. You guys are coming to Cleveland again. We always mentioned before, you guys like coming to Cleveland. We love having you here. You're playing the House of Blues. What can we expect from the show?
And you can expect a rock show. It's gonna be a full-on rock show. I mean, you can hear in the record the reality of what Everclear's always been, and you've seen Everclear before, right?
Absolutely.
You know, we are much more intense and faster and harder live than we've ever been on record. That's just the way it is, and that's the way rock bands are supposed to be. So anyway.
Right. Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to having you. I have to ask you too. Now, you mentioned, I know you're a big advocate of AA, and like you said, you went to Dr. Bob's house last year. Have you ever spoken to students? Now, I know you've done some teaching as well. Have you ever spoken to students about your life and your life experience?
I have. We don't use the term AA. That's for people who are in the program. We just say we're in recovery.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I apologize.
Yeah. That's okay. You didn't know. But I mean, yeah, I speak to people all the time, I go to beginner meetings, and I'm just, between you and me, I'm working through the steps for the third time, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to start running meetings and getting more involved with that in my life coaching and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all stuff. Plus, I'm working on the book. I'm really making some headway in the book. Um, got everything like kind of programmed out. Like, I'm going to talk about this, this, and this, and this, and this, and I'm almost done with that. And then I just have to go through and record and type all that stuff. And then I'm working with an editor who's going to help me put it together. But I'm writing it. He's not writing it. It's just me. So
Awesome.
it's intense, dude. I've never done that before. I've written pieces, I've written stories, I've written columns. Never ever written a book, and don't think I ever want to do it again. To be honest with you.
That's what a lot of people say that when they, I mean, I don't know if it's kind of a lot of hard work and pouring your guts out and what stories you want to tell and not tell. But a couple other musicians that have written books have said, yeah, I think one and done. That was a pretty tough thing to do.
Well, I want to write other books. I mean, there's things I want to write some fictional books, but I don't know, man. It's just a lot of work, and I've worked hard my whole life, and I don't really want to work that hard. Going out and playing on stage is fun.
Right.
Writing a book is not fun. So I'm kind of in that fun place, in my life of like, if it doesn't give me joy, I don't want to do it.
Sure. Hey,
Just
you've reached that
is what
stage, man, and more power to you. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, Art, I know John told me you got a full schedule today. You're pretty backed up. I don't want to keep you much longer. We look forward to the show. I'm gonna try to make it out and check you guys out in the Ataris and the Peak Spiders, and we'll be rocking the House of Blues in Cleveland once again.
Thanks, brother. It was great to see you again. I look forward to seeing you at the House of Blues. That's going to be a great show.
All right, man. All right, you take care.
See ya.
See ya.